Well, Arikado, I made it, despite your directions.
Superintendent JKR, welcome! I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. I mean stream. We already had our luncheon.
Yeah, didn't we? I thought we ate just like 10 minutes ago.
Yes. It was a very late luncheon.
Why is there smoke coming from your oven, Ari?
That isn't smoke. That's steam. Steam for the steam clams we're having. Steam clams. Ooh. So JKR's here in person with me. Apologies for echoes you're going to be hearing, but this is the best setup I could do for two people in one room.
It is what it is. Deal with it or not.
If it makes you guys feel bet, I can and echo too.
You're not man.
But can you blame me for trying?
Yes. I can blame you for anything.
I just realized that I didn't edit our stream title. Let me fix that.
Whoops.
Lol.
It's almost like I haven't focused on streaming today.
Gee, I wonder why you haven't been focusing on your streaming today, Ari. I said Fur. What the hell?
Good sir, I will have you know I am not Ari. And I was very prepared for my stream up until towards the end when shit started hitting the proverbial Bethesda fan.
Also, still cracks me up that I still don't know what you did to piss off those fascists.
These are too high!
I mean, did you
did?
Like,
did you see my comment where I said, getting randomly swarmed and attacked by angry townspeople? This really is a Bethesda game after all.
Yes. For those who want some context, I currently on my stream am playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So far, good game. Highly recommend it. Except for apparently you could accidentally piss off the village people by existing.
Well, you don't want to get on the village people's bad side. They have the whole YMCA backing them.
That's fair, too.
Like, plus this fact that, like, both Ari and I had our heads turned towards each other, so neither one of us saw what exactly happened on stream.
Yeah, we both looked away for 1 second, and then we looked back and we were being attacked.
I think I walked past a captain. I think I might have walked past a captain, because it hadn't told me at that point that captain's bad.
Alright, so now that the stream title category has been fixed, we're playing Sly 2 tonight.
Yes!
I know I was scheduled for Travis Strikes Again, but I ain't feeling that tonight. Plus, Sly 2 and Sly 3 are now on PlayStation 3 alongside PlayStation 5 alongside Sly 1, and alongside the PS3 remasters.
See important health and safety warnings of the PlayStation setting menu.
Which is fine, because to be 100% honest, I've got some stuff going down, so I'm a bit of a nervous for it and would probably screw up the German Fluttershy accent.
Ukrainian.
It was Ukrainian.
We need a little counter down at the corner called "Furt is accidentally racist" counter.
Okay. So I was wrong about being able to adjust the aspect ratio on PS2 games. They only let you do that on PS1 for some reason. Because PS2 games are improperly rendered in 4:3 for a 16:10 aspect ratio instead of for a 16:9 aspect ratio. So it's slightly stretched horizontally.
You bastards! You had one job and you did none of it! That was directed at Sony, for the record.
Yeah.
We figured.
This is
I like that still
becoming an Xbox player!
I like that still thinks that I like that still thinks we're using a memory card.
Gotta have that nostalgia feel.
Museum for Natural History.
Yes. This time it's in...
Fun fact, this was actually the first Sly Cooper game I ever played.
First one I played was the original. I played it over at my cousin's house. My cousin, Miss Palindrome, formerly known as Mushy.
Was it Mushy or Mushy? I thought it was
Mushy.
Mushy.
It was short for mushroom.
Oh, okay.
I always called her Mushy.
Okay, that explains it.
Not a 1980s Nintendo advertisement stretched into a 90-minute movie. You are not the wizard.
Nor do you star Ben Savage.
Brad Savage.
I can never get any of the Savages straight.
Ben Savage is the one from Boy Meets World. Brad Savage is the one from the Wonder Years.
But which one was Randy Macho Man Savage?
You mean Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yes.
May he rest in peace.
Bone Toys, Randy!
Yes, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Let's be completely honest. He was playing himself in that movie, and we fucking loved him for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Even though I didn't know who Macho Man Randy Savage was at the time, he stole that whole scene.
I did, but that was mainly because I was a closet wrestling fan. I wasn't allowed to let my parents know I was watching wrestling. Long story.
I mean that it doesn't. But it also stands reason for that you are technically older than both Ari and myself. So
yeah, by the time I was like vaguely aware of wrestling, it was like WCW era.
That's
the Monday Night Wars.
I mean, I never really got into it until around my junior.
Neither did I. But I saw ads for wrestling figures and stuff like that from WCW. And I was like, oh, Sting looks cool.
Oh yeah, Sting was awesome. But I kind of phased out of it for a while, and then I got back into it when the late great Wizard moved in with me.
Yeah.
He got me back into it quite heavily, and then I got back out of it again.
Yeah.
I've heard AEW is a good one to follow.
I gave up after CM Punk said he was never coming back, and then he turned around and came back.
As he is known to do, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And yet his wife, AJ, is basically pissed at him for doing it.
But yeah, Ferd, aren't you like a good 10 years older than Ferd? Older than Ari?
Yes, I am 10 years older than Furret.
Shut up!
He's not that much older than us.
What was he like?
And no, I'm not 10 years older than you, specifically JKR.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're like 20 years older.
Every time we try to correct him, he adds another 10 years.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He's 30 years older.
Where the fuck is my flamethrower? Where did I put that thing? That's the blizzard thrower. That's the bomb.
Sorry, I had to. The flamethrower needed to be taken to the shop, so I replaced it with a Flammenwerfer.
Well, flop you then.
Do you know what a Flammenwerfer does?
Please, for the love of God, tell me it's just flamethrower in German.
It wirfs Flammen. And yes, it is flamethrower in German.
I both love and hate you at the same time. That was ridiculously beautiful. Oh, Lord. So you're telling me we need to get Rika Sapphire a Fluffathruff or whatever the fuck you said?
A Flammenwerfer, yes.
God. JKR, just take a moment to imagine if Rika Sapphire discovers flamethrowers are a thing.
Like, I would totally be like, I would tell Pony is like, hey, if you want to add flamethrowers into this, into your world, just specifically for Rika, Specifically call them by the German name instead of actual flamethrower. Yeah,
Flammenwerfer.
Yes.
just so that
I will never be able to say it correctly.
here's the messed up part. Cherry, that's the thing though. You couldn't say it accurately no matter how hard you tried, and would continuously just accidentally piss off Cherry.
That's true.
Just mess with her.
Can we appreciate that all the guards here are pigs?
That's
It's almost like it's social commentary or something.
I know, right?
social commentary in a video game? Ari, you fool.
What
is this, Metal Gear Solid?
What is this, Metal Gear Solid? What is this, Metal Gear Solid, Mario, Last of Us? Skyrim? Literally every game made by Hideo Kojima?
Hideo.
Hideo Kojima.
Somewhere in the distance, you can hear a small ding as a certain counter goes up.
Well, it's not the Ferd is accidentally racist counter. It's the Ferd can't fucking pronounce foreign words or names counter.
That's fair.
The Murray!
Murray!
The Murray is ready!
I really like Murray's portrayal in this game over how he was in Sly 1, where he was more like the comic relief of the group.
Is this the one where Bentley is randomly in a wheelchair?
No,
that's 3.
3. Ah. Spoilers, everyone! My apologies.
And if you play to the end of Sly 2, you'll see that's not random that he's in a wheelchair.
Incidentally, I obviously did not play till the end. Or at least if I did, I don't remember. It has been years. I am not a young ferret.
No, what are you, like 50 years older?
You remember the meme? Like, there was a meme going around on home using the Homestar puppets, where it said it was Strong Bad saying, "Oh, I am going to have a good day today, no problems whatsoever. I'm going to drink lots of beer," or something like that. And then Homestar's puppet pops up and says, "My 40-year liver, what up, my dude?" That's pretty much for it.
They do sell Puppet Homestar Runners now as a piece of merchandise on their Fangamer store.
Oh, nice.
They call it a talk-it-yourself Homestar Runner.
Nice!
Tell me, do they have any Sonora card gauge?
No, they don't.
I'm actually kind of sad because I missed out on the Dubas Goobas plushie.
Okay, there's a version of this scene that lives rent-free in my head that my friend Mr. Stubb edited together. Where it's this scene, but mixed and matched from different dubs. So Sly is speaking French, Carmelita is speaking Spanish, and Constable Neela is speaking English.
I was going to be 100% honest with you. When you started the sentence with, "there is a different version of this," there was a small part of me that hoped that sentence was going to end with, "Carmela was naked."
No, there's not really mods for PS2 games like that. Apart from Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas has a crazy amount of mods for it.
Give it time. Now that the game is on PS5, people will find a way.
But as someone that's played all the Sly games, Sly 2 easily has the worst Carmelita voice. She doesn't have her spicy Latina accent. Instead, she just sounds like generic McWhite woman.
You now have me curious who's voicing her, and I'm going to look this up.
I can't remember. The only voice actress she's ever had was that I'm familiar with is the one from the fourth Sly game where she was voiced by Grey Delisle.
By who?
Grey Delisle.
It's on tight.
Please tell me you know who Grey Delisle is.
Oh, Grey Delisle. Okay. Yeah, no, I totally know who she is, and actually had the chance to meet her and passed it up.
Yeah, she voiced Carmelita in the last Sly Cooper game.
Mainly because I forgot she was at that convention I was at.
All right.
I will not be making that mistake again at GalaxyCon.
All right. What are we gonna do?
Like apparently the reason that Carmelita doesn't have an accent in this game is because the developers wanted her to sound like Jessica Alba for some reason.
Weird.
Are they aware that Jessica Alba actually naturally has an accent?
Does she?
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she naturally does.
Jessica Alba
just doesn't use it often.
Are you sure you're not thinking of someone else?
Pretty sure I'm not thinking of someone else, but at this point, I don't even fucking know what I'm saying half the time.
And also their explanation for why her accent keeps changing between games is that since she's an Interpol agent and travels the world and is stationed in different parts of the world at extended periods, she picks up different local dialects depending on where she's stationed.
That's legit. Not gonna lie.
Also, the same actress that voices Carmelita in this game voices Constable Neela.
Ladies, there's enough voice for the both of you.
Here's a cursed fact for you. Before they decided on Sly Cooper's design and, going with the, sort of like Arsène Lupin, gentleman thief character archetype for him, they thought about making him more of like, a gruff pickpocketer, and he would have had a Jersey accent.
Alright, please put on some fucking pants.
The Murray will do no such thing!
Sly's not wearing pants either.
Fair.
And
Sly gets away with it. He's got fur.
Yeah.
Bentley's not wearing pants.
Well, he's got a shell.
He wears a belt, but he doesn't wear pants. The Murray, what is your belt holding up?
Yes. The Murray does not have to justify that with an answer.
Watch it be like, it's not a belt for pants, it's like a wrestling belt.
I think it's actually legit what it's supposed to be.
Because he's got more of a pro wrestler vibe in this game, whereas in the first one, he was the getaway driver. Because in the first game, it was a lot more Crash Bandicoot style. There wasn't that much emphasis on stealth. It wasn't open world. It was a level-to-level affair. One hit kills you. More platforming focused. Also, fun fact about our boy Dimitri here. There's concept art that shows that before they settled on this design for him, he was going to look like a pimp.
Funny part is he kind of moves like a pimp, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. But having him dressed like a pimp was just too on the nose.
I remember Dimitri somehow unironically being my favorite character from this game.
Dimitri's a lot of people's favorite villain in this game, to the point where he became a recurring character. Like Dimitri barely factors into this game's plot, and he's the only one that gets to keep coming back.
As he should.
I kind of wish there was like more, like I don't know. I just feel like I want to see more of what actually possessed Clockwork to, like, what gave him the idea to eventually replace his entire organic form with machinery.
Yeah, we don't get really a backstory on Clockwork, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The most we get is that he's been around for millennia, if not millions of years.
Yeah.
If some Easter eggs in the last game, Thieves in Time, is anything to go by, he's been around since at least the Ice Age.
Oh, damn.
The answer to your question, JKR, is mind your own damn business.
Screw you, Ferd.
Like the most we get about why he replaced his body with machinery is that he was so dedicated to wiping out the Cooper clan that he replaced his body with machinery so he could continue to live on throughout the centuries and millennia just so he wouldn't die out before they did.
Yes, because that makes total sense. Then again, he's hell-bent on fucking revenge.
I mean, he's not the first character in fiction to replace parts of his body with cybernetics to try and upgrade and or extend his life. You don't hear sound from this game? Let me fix that. There we go. I added still muted. Also, hi, Shadow Dragon.
Hey, Shadow.
JKR is here with me in person.
Yep. Or in the bomb.
Yes, he's here at Castle Orlok right next to me, which is why he's on a different side of the screen and why he doesn't have a reactive PNG.
Yep.
Remember, the view is always better from the rooftops.
Remember, where there's smoke, they pinch back.
Hooray, so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
I
also like the writing for interactions between Sly and Bentley in this game better than in the first Sly game. Because in the first one, they were a lot more like antagonistic towards each other, like constantly like throwing shade at each other. Whereas in this one, they feel more like longtime friends.
Yeah.
Like this satellite dish.
I will actually be right back.
Okay.
After these
Well, you thought it was Miguel, but it was me, Clive Rossfield. I will never not love that picture of Clive Rossfield's voice actor cosplaying Tifa.
After these messages, we're on back. I don't even know where I was going with that voice.
The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
And I will be trying to go for all the clue balls. Just because in this game it usually gets you some good upgrades.
Nice.
As opposed to a lot of the Thievius Raccoonus moves that you got in Sly 1. Where, like, apart from a couple of them, most of them were too situational to be useful. But you did get some good ones, like, immunity to fall damage and immunity to drowning.
There was a second one right there.
Pull the microphone towards me, like lazy for it. I'm back.
I've been getting like some YouTube Shorts brain rot, and a lot of it has been sent my way through the algorithm is stuff that's Pokemon related. And one of them was like a short explaining the void traveling glitch in Diamond and Pearl. Which was like one of the only ways to access the event Pokemon without doing the Wi-Fi events
for a while.
And the thing he pointed out was like a lot of people shit on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl for being too faithful to Diamond and Pearl. Apparently they were so faithful that they kept in the void glitch unintentionally.
Nice.
Also, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are the worst kind of two-version game due to the fact that, unlike other Pokemon games on Switch, due to this one not being developed by Game Freak, no matter which version you have, they have all the exact same data in them. It just has a flag set to has a flag in the code set to check on startup of which version to launch. So it's even more of a scam than it usually is.
Well, shit.
Incidentally, I actually thoroughly enjoyed Diamond and Pearl's remakes.
I mean, I'm playing. I say I'm playing currently as if I haven't been playing this, but I've been taking a break from it, but a long stint break. But anyway, like last year, I picked up Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and I think I got about halfway through Brilliant Diamond, but I just I put it down for a little bit and never actually picked it back up. Nothing not out of like boredom or anything, just like wanted to take a break and never got back to it.
Yeah, I picked up Shining Pearl at launch, and I just I go through phases where I feel like playing certain games, and I go through phases where I just don't feel like playing them. I haven't been in a phase where I wanted to play Pokemon for a while, no matter what version it is. So it's not like, a specific bias against newer Pokemon. It's just I haven't felt like playing Pokemon in a long time.
No, the Pokemon game that legit pissed me off to the point where I just couldn't fucking play it anymore was the more recent one.
Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, I just got bored as shit.
Are you familiar with the YouTuber Radical Soda?
I am not.
I think you would like him. Imagine like old school JonTron from when he did video game reviews.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was from New Zealand. Mixed with like the wacky recurring cast of characters all played by the same person from Catacrys's current videos.
No, God.
Like one of his most recurring characters is Bear Grylls.
No, God.
It's just him wearing a hoodie. He's like, "Hi, I'm Bear Grylls."
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
Just send you the link to his channel.
He mainly reviews Sonic. He mainly reviews Sonic stuff, but he's also done. He's in the middle of a massive multi-part review of Scarlet and Violet. It's up to 7 parts so far. Because uploading it as just one video would take too long.
I mean, that said, I beat which is the one that has the cavemen in it? Scarlet. I've beaten Scarlet, and I've actually gotten into the DLC where you can actually get Furret as a Pokemon. And I just stopped. I just stopped giving a shit after a while. I was like, wow, I caught myself. Now what?
He also did a multi-part review of Sword and Shield. When he does these multi-part reviews, after all the parts are out, he compiles them into one long video.
Mm-hmm.
For algorithmic synergy. The way he did his Sword and Shield review and the way he's doing Scarlet and Violet is that, he's basically, it's sort of almost Let's Play-like, where it's he's narrating his playthrough of the game, but it's shortened down to just the highlights of it. He's analyzing, it's a mix of a review and a Let's Play in terms of how it's presented.
Nice. I mean, unpopular opinion, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed Sword and Shield. Even though the ending of them was absolute garbage.
Yeah. He didn't get into the DLC for Sword and Shield because it wasn't out at the time he did the video.
Mm-hmm. So the DLC wasn't what I had an issue with. It was the actual...
I'm saying, like, just in terms of everything it covers, he didn't get into the DLC.
Yeah.
Like, he mentions, like, the trailers for the DLC that were out at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's one bit from, like, he is not okay about certain characters in Sword and Shield.
Oh, God. I'm gonna go on and say one of them is Sonya.
Yeah.
Nessa.
Yeah.
Bae.
I'm not sure because I haven't played Sword and Shield, so I don't know all the characters. I know the Ice Gym leader was one of them.
Oh, the Gilf.
She's not a Gilf. That's
MILF, maybe.
The thick one.
Yeah, she's either a mother or I can't remember which.
She's not a grandmother. She's too young looking for that. The old one was the fairy type gym leader, right?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
Opal,
yeah. But yeah, the ice one who was only in I want to say Shield.
Yeah,
he was playing through Shield.
Yeah, a lot of people were not okay for her. And then you found out she's the mother of the grass type gym leader, and it's like, wait, what? She's a fucking mom to an adult? The fuck?
And one aspect he does in his Pokemon review specifically is whenever he comes across one of the new Pokemon from that region or new forms for that region, he does like a breakdown of the character design because he's also an animator.
Nice.
He does a breakdown of the character design and talks about like aspects of it that he likes and doesn't like. And he has like an on-screen rating where like the aspects that's being rated on are stuff like stinkiness, aesthetics, and an explanation of whether or not it can make a lasagna.
Oh God. Now, for context, B was she was only in Sword, and she's the fighting type trainer that had a lot of people not okay.
Oh
because
yeah,
it seemed like her artwork, like out of game artwork, was all catering to the foot fetish community.
Yeah. Hey Kier.
Hey Kier.
JKR's here with me in person.
What is this? A crossover episode?
Harris, the thoughts. Well, it can't really be a crossover episode if I don't have content.
I'm here in spirit. Hear it.
Here's something
Does that mean you're a ghost type?
Hold on, Sly. Let me lower the...
Depends. Has anyone got a brick?
There you go.
I don't have a brick, but I have a bowling ball.
It's just not here.
The X button to jump, then one...
I mean, I'm pocket size, so that'd fucking do it.
Extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it.
One of these days, we'll get a canonical size down for Furret.
Like you showed the size of that plushie. I'm like, is that really pocket size? It doesn't look like it would fit in a pocket.
Depends on the pocket.
Yeah,
it depends on what kind of pants you're wearing. Cargo pants can usually fit a lot of stuff in their pockets.
I can fit that plushie just fine in my coat pocket.
Well, I thought we were talking
more like pants pockets, not coat pockets.
To be fair, I never actually elaborated the size of pockets. I just said pockets.
Yeah. They're bigger on the inside.
Exactly. Besides, I'm a Pokemon. Lord knows I can decrease and increase in size.
That was one of the weirdest retcons that came out of Legends Arceus. It's like, oh no, they don't shrink down. The Pokeball doesn't shrink them down. They shrink themselves down to fit inside the Pokeball.
There's a lot of shit that happened during Pokemon Arceus that made you seriously question what the fuck you were playing, and yet we loved every fucking minute of it. Not including, but not including, but
not limited to
the fact that no matter which character you chose, the male or female, the opposite character would have the serious fucking hots for your character the entire fucking game.
And yet they still haven't found a better Pokemon protagonist than Wes from Coliseum. He starts off the game by blowing up his old place of employment, like we all wish we could.
Yes.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yes.
And never mind the fact that your character is, well, alright. I don't know. You've probably have beaten Arceus, right?
Not I played it at launch because it was a gift, and I never finished it because I, again, just kind of fell out of playing Pokemon games.
Are you cool with spoiler, or should I...
I do not care about spoilers in Pokemon games.
JKR?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I'll probably never get a chance.
Alright. So the whole gist of the game is that your character is from the present time and gets sucked back in time into ancient Pokemon world. They pretty much decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm staying in the past because it's better here.
The Inuyasha ending.
Basically, yeah. And a lot of that has a lot to do with the fact that, again, the opposite character to the one that you has a crush on you, and you kind of pick up on that. So it's very much I'm my own grandmother / grandfather situation going on.
Hell yeah, frying it up out here.
Like I said, good games, but there was a lot of questionable shit in that fucking game. I loved it.
The sad fact is I have the game, I just haven't actually booted it up ever.
I have it still installed on
the Switch, just I haven't played it in years.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite modern Pokemon game, despite the fact that it has no Furrets or no Vulpixes.
I mean, it's my favorite modern Pokemon game out of the ones I've played, because you know, it actually does something different.
Right.
That works. Because
since Pokemon's gone to 3D as a mainline thing, a lot of it feels like 2D design sensibilities in 3D space. Or like the fact that it's now stuck in 3D is really limited their scope of what they can do because they are trying to work on what seems to be the budget of a 2D game with the qualifier that has to be in 3D.
I said also Pokemon Arceus gave us a legit awesome Scyther evolution that made me actually fucking like the idea. Unlike that god-awful abomination that is Caesar. I will die on this hill.
You're honestly not alone for it. There are there's other people out there who just vehemently despise Scizor. So
well, the problem with Caesar was all it did was slightly raise Scyther's defense. It didn't raise his attack, it didn't raise his speed, it didn't raise anything else.
Well, it did also change his typing.
Right, to metal.
And design.
Or steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you could technically argue that Scyther was already a steel type because of the...
Well, you couldn't because it's not a steel type.
No, I know, I'm just saying they could have easily argued that it could have been because the...
Yeah, they didn't start retroactively adding types to existing Pokemon until Fairy type came out.
Yeah.
And that was because they needed more Fairy types. And they didn't design, enough new Fairy types for the gen that Fairy debuted in, so it's like, okay, we'll just make some older Pokemon now also Fairy types.
If I remember correctly, Fairy type was actually added because they wanted to do a new Eevee evolution, but didn't want to use any of the current known types. So they just said, fuck it, make up a type so we can do a new Eeveelution.
Yeah, that tracks on something incredibly stupid that
Not stupid in terms of like fairy type being a bad thing, but like just creating an entire new typing just to make one specific Pokemon and then realizing, oh shit, we don't have enough to justify the new type. That seems like something Game Freak would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say to be fair, though, I say to be fair, it did lead to easily two of the most famous Pokemon of all time. And that is Sylveon and Tinkertongue. One of the only good things to come out of Pokemon, God damn it, the new ones.
Scarlet
and Violet. See, that's how little an impact those games had on me.
Honestly, idea has been...
Okay, but what about Weed Cat?
I mean, Weed Cat's pretty awesome, too. I will not ever argue with Weed Cat.
Oh, Sprigatito.
If it weren't for Scarlet and Violet, we wouldn't have that adorable video of Christina V singing a Sprigatito cover of Despacito.
I'm sorry, I've got some research to do. I'll be right back.
You didn't know that, Bert?
I mean, yes, obviously I did. I was just testing you. You passed. Good job. Incidentally, where would I find this?
YouTube.
Purely research.
YouTube.
It's not on her official channel because she posted it to Twitter, but it's been re-uploaded on YouTube.
Yeah.
Nice. She's also someone that I'm meeting at the convention tomorrow.
Nice.
I wish I had.
Well, actually, yeah, I do have something that could get signed higher. That Neptunia game.
I mean, if you want, I could always get a picture of Shantae. But you'd have to pay for it, sadly.
Her character from Neptunia, Compa, is my favorite character she's played apart from Shantae.
That's fair.
And my whole thing is like, I like doing whenever I get something signed by famous voice actor, I like to get some of their lesser-known stuff autographed.
That's fair. I feel like almost all of Neptunia is lesser known for Neptunia. Except Neptunia herself.
Her name's Neptune.
That's why I tried to stop saying it at Neptune, but my brain would not let me.
Well, that's your brain.
You could do like Pishi from the third game does and call her Neptuna.
Good, if I knew who that was.
Pishi's one of the... Okay. As a Neptunia fan, I will say, Neptunia is a great series for its writing, but it's the most mid-series for its gameplay in terms of, like, JRPGs. It's a series that solely coasts on its characters and humor.
Nice.
Like, Pishi's whole thing is that she's in the third Neptunia game. She is a little kid, like 4 or 5 years old, who gets turned into one of the goddesses as part of the plot.
Get it?
And like, all the goddesses have 2 forms, basically a human form and a goddess form. Her human form is like her 5-year-old self that never ages. And then her goddess form is like a super stacked, voluptuous, like melee powerhouse. And it's like, okay, why'd you do this to the 5-year-old?
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
She's like,
JKR, time and place.
JKR, she's like 5 years old.
I know, dude. We're just giving you crap.
You're giving me crap.
I mean...
And she still has the... You can't argue the mental maturity thing, because she still has the mentality of a 5-year-old.
Oh, shit.
It's to the point where one of the...
You know Dai Tomodachi, who does Kakyoin Waifu Connoisseur? One of his first animations back when he was a Neptunia fan animator was like a To Catch a Predator parody involving Pishi. Neptunia Rebirth Trilogy got canceled to release on Switch due to not meeting Nintendo of America's guidelines, that's what I heard. That's weird, because usually it's Sony that has problems with guidelines for Japanese games.
Like, that's the whole reason we're never getting another Senran Kagura game that actually advances the story. Because the creator of Senran Kagura got fed up with Sony constantly asking him to either censor or tone down stuff in the later Senran Kagura games on PlayStation, so he just quit. Which ends the series on... Well, technically it ends the series on a remake of the first game, but it ends the progression of the story on a massive cliffhanger, setting up a game that never got made. If I had a nickel for every time that happened in one of my favorite classic franchises, I'd have 4 nickels, which is too many.
But yeah, this is an idea I was kind of tinkering around with for a while. Like, honestly, in terms of design, I could see it whereas, like, Scizor could be like an intermediate stage for the Scyther line. So say like Scyther like would have to start life as like a small larva type Pokemon, and then it evolves to Scizor being like this walking pupa, and you know, it then evolves into Scyther. So like Scyther hatches from the armor. I just feel like that would be more thematically pleasing for some of the people that...
It also makes more sense in terms of the name of, like the progression of the names, rather than going from a scythe to scissors.
Yeah. Plus the fact is, like, you see the fact is, like, when Scyther evolves into Scizor, it loses its size. It loses the scythes, so they just become fucking... You know, claws. I just feel like it's like it makes more sense for the scythes to like emerge from the claws. Just kind of cut their way out of the claws, you know?
Meanwhile, like speaking of metallic stuff, while you're down here, I could totally subject you to Tetsuo the Iron Man.
I've been wanting you to do that for the longest time.
And related to non-metal stuff, I could also subject you to the room.
Oh yes, another thing you and I keep intending to do, we never do.
We have met up in person 3 times now, and we still haven't watched the room together.
Yep. What the funny story, Mark?
What the story, Mark? He says that after a story about like a girl he knew cheating on her boyfriend with a dozen guys, and one of them finding out and beating the shit out of her so bad that she ends up in a hospital on Guerrero Street. And the whole Guerrero Street part was ad-libbed by Greg Sestero as a dig at Tommy Wiseau, because Tommy Wiseau lives on Guerrero Street. Or at least did at the time.
Cause. But yay, the fact comment Furret said isn't 100% attack and speed a difference between the 3 forms. Woot nerdy Pokemon Master Key strikes again.
That sure is some words you said, text-to-speech.
What did it say? I didn't hear it.
Big meaty claws! But yeah, the fact comment for it said isn't 100% attack and speed are different between the 3 forms. Woot nerdy Pokemon Master Key strikes again. I'm like, yep, those are sure some words that were arranged into sentences. Also, I found a Pokemon ROM hack that I think one of us, probably more like, since I haven't beaten Pokemon in
Have a good night, Shadow.
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon.
Later, Shadow Dragon.
But yeah, Pokemon ROM hack that one of us should totally stream from beginning to end. Pokemon H.
Yes.
I don't know that I like where this is going.
It is Pokemon Red for the Game Boy. All the text has been replaced with the...
Yeah, you told me. Oh, God.
Yeah, we told you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Salty DK Dan did a full playthrough of it, and it took him 15 hours. Because he kept screwing himself over. Because he couldn't read what any of the text said, because it's all H's. He chose Bulbasaur as his starter, or should I say he chose H as his starter. And he accidentally got rid of Razor Leaf and taught it something useless instead. Because he couldn't tell what the text said.
Because it was all H.
What
Yes.
does the text say?
You know what? Something in hindsight that bugs me about that "What Does the Fox Say" song is that we've known what the fox says for a long time. It says "yiff."
Yep, I remember when that song...
I don't know if you're being serious or if you're making a sex joke.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when that song came out. Like, I was actually hanging with a former friend, and apparently the song just came up in conversation, so we looked it up, and all three of us were just like, because there was like three of us there, all three of us were just looking at this whole thing, be like, what the fuck?
Like, I found the backstory behind that song. It was made by like a Norwegian TV comedy duo.
Oh, okay, that explains why.
You won't be able to see what Dimitri is doing from
It was
above
meant to
the
be
water
comedic,
tower.
apparently.
Go down for a closer view.
I'm pretty
Also,
sure.
here, as an additional thing about Pokemon H, not only is all the text H, all the Pokemon sprites have been changed to H, so you have to identify them solely by their cries. Which, given that's Gen 1, makes it harder because a lot of Pokemon in Gen 1 shared cries just at different pitches.
Yep.
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on.
Oh, and you also walk backwards at high speeds to the point where it can cause collision issues.
Whoops.
So, out of curiosity, just for pure research purposes here, how high were they when they made that mod?
I don't know, but the guy that made it commented on Salty DK Dan's playthrough of Pokemon H as it was going on, and said that he remade it using Pokemon Fire Red.
Oh, Lord.
I will say, I'm actually incorrect in saying that all the Pokemon are H. There's one specific Pokemon that is not an H. Instead, it's an I.
Is it you?
No, not a U, an I.
Oh, I know it's not a me, it's a you, right?
No, not a U, an I.
What do I gotta do with it?
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know who's on third.
Well, congratulations, Seymour. The bit barely began, and you already managed to ruin it.
Was there ever a bit to begin with?
There's been no bits this stream. I would know. I would get the Zenny collecting sound for if there were bits this stream. I've already got my allowance for the month for Lulu. Also, if Lulu pops in, I need to thank her for the Squishmallow she sent me that looks like Olive.
I've been watching Amelie's streams. I've actually got some bits to play with. Hold on.
Brief moment while Furret plays with his bits.
Giggity.
So we'll be able to listen.
Alright, please, not on screen. Do it at your own time.
No, actually, holy shit, I have no bits for your stream. They only work with hers, apparently. How the fuck does that work?
Nah, that's not how it works.
That's probably channel points then.
That's probably channel points, not bits. Bits you have to pay for.
Yeah.
Well, like the stuff that I can use to like redeem your emotes.
Yeah, that's channel points, not bits.
Yeah.
Well,
bits are something you buy from Twitch in bundles, and they monetarily support the streamer.
Well,
no,
fuck me.
No, for
no, I do not want to fuck you. I don't like you that way.
Speaking of which, just hypothetical question here for a friend and all. JKR, just out of curiosity, what do you think sex with Beelzebub from Hell of a Boss would be like? Do you think it would be warm like normal or kind of fluffy?
This is not the time or place to be discussing this. This is TOS shit.
I told you, Bert. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? We just got down.
See, that was what was supposed to be said. he was gonna say that.
So that's the bit that
you wanted to catch me off guard with. I will say, masterfully done.
You're welcome. Also, you didn't really answer the question.
The answer is yes.
Yes, yes. What Ari said. There were a few things.
The sad part is, I don't even remember what provoked that. Like, I was just like really fucking tired at work one morning. So I messaged JKR randomly that exact question, and then he's the one who turned around with, "Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just woke up."
Yep.
Tiredness plus work with Furret does not work. Good times.
Work plus tired Furret does not work. That's.
JKR, why don't you share with the audience what you received upon arriving at Castle Warlock?
Oh, you mean the Sphinxly lunchbox?
You got another part two.
Oh, god damn it. Forgot about these.
The what now, lunchbox?
Sphinxly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got him a Sphinxly lunchbox.
Like
one
of those
tin lunchboxes.
Yeah, but also the nuts.
Yeah, I got him some Takis hot nuts, so he can enjoy these hot nuts.
Well, did you enjoy the hot nuts?
He hasn't opened them yet. He's keeping the nuts in the sack.
Are you telling me that Lord Arikado has given you his nuts and you did not even try to partake?
He's keeping the nuts in their sack.
Okay.
I do not like where this
All right.
is going.
That's fair. On a fun note, though, something cool actually happened to me today that I was actually shocked for. So I got a notification that I had a package in the mail, and I'm sitting here going, okay, seriously, how much fucking shit did I order? Because I'd already gotten most of the shit that I'd ordered, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like sitting here going, what the fuck is going on? Where are all these fucking packages coming from?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to my mailbox and pull out a Shark Robot package. And I'm sitting here going, okay, what the f did I order from Shark Robot this time? Because I swear I got everything from Shark Robot that I ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it was 2 plushies that I pre-ordered, but the funny story is I thought I actually forgot to pre-order them. And they'd already been sold out.
What a story for it.
Thank you.
Also,
but it was like fun for me because I thought I'd missed out on those plushies forever and would never get them.
Also for it,
What's weird though is I never got any tracking information or anything about them. Like a receipt, anything. Like I can't even find the receipt for them.
And once again, are you sure you didn't accidentally delete them?
I don't know. I really
Are you sure that any of this is real life and not just fantasy?
Are you sure that you are not caught in a landslide
with no escape from reality?
I mean, one of them is the sin of gluttony, so anything is possible. But yes, I got 2 limited edition plushies in the mail today that I honestly thought I was lost or would never get because they're no longer available.
Yeah,
one is of Beelzebub and the other is of Sally Mae.
It's
2 characters of which Arikado will get very familiar with soon, I'm sure.
Yes, probably.
Probably. We'll see. Maybe. Hopefully.
Fun fact about Sally Mae, she's actually the first transgender character I've ever been actually attracted to in any media.
What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know, it's just a random fun fact about me, damn.
Well, this isn't about you, Bert.
This is about Sly Cooper. which we have not been commentating on the actual gameplay basically this whole time.
What else to do?
I mean, you are swinging that staff pretty good. And silence. All right, so where do we go from here?
We go
through the vents. Like we're sneaky, like a snake. Everybody keep it solid.
You managed to get the original painting back to me in one piece. I could sell it through my internet.
I mean, to be fair, we were making fun of Murray earlier.
Yeah.
Job complete.
Job completed!
I like that he steals the scream and replaces it with this. And
Nice.
Dimitri can't tell the difference between that and the scream.
I mean, it's Dimitri.
He's not much of an artist.
Also, did we talk about how Dimitri had like the least criminal of the plans that the Claw Gang had using their clockwork parts that they were assigned? Because Dimitri's just printing counterfeit money. That's it. That's all he's doing using the clockwork tail feathers.
Because that's how that works.
Avoid getting spotted by the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
Ah, yes, the R1 button.
As opposed to the R4 button.
Well, what about R2?
It's actually like...
What about R2? This isn't a Star Wars game.
Is there a D2?
Again, this is not a Star Wars game.
One
of my favorite things in old Star Wars media, especially like the books and the comics, was that they would always phonetically spell out R2 as like A-R-T-O-O.
Mm-hmm. And 3PO as
like
T-H-R-E-P-I-O.
Yeah. And it's like, why would you spell it out in a longer way than it's actually written?
Because it's cool.
Also the fact that Splinter of the Mind's Eye is like even by Legend standards cannot be canon and should not be canon.
We're all just anxiously awaiting for the canonical appearance of Jackson, the giant fucking green bunny from space.
Like if you're not aware of Splinter of the Mind's Eye, it was written as a sequel to the novelization of the first Star Wars movie. In the event that Star Wars didn't do well enough to warrant a sequel.
Ow.
So it features a lot of stuff that would be directly contradicted by how the original trilogy played out, including Luke and Leia having a bit of sexual tension that almost goes somewhere. As opposed to her just using it to assault dominance. And then never mentioning it again. Like Luke genuinely considers like trying to kiss her in her sleep.
Oh shit.
Because it was the 70s and that was considered romantic in a love story.
That tracks. One of these days I'm going to sit down and watch Skeleton Crew because I've actually heard it's legit good.
Yeah,
I've heard great things about Skeleton Crew.
I'm surprised because I thought Skeleton Crew was like one of Kennedy's pet projects she was working on.
That doesn't automatically make it bad.
I mean, fair.
No.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have access to my Disney Plus account right now because I had to suspend it because I was like short on money and I can't really afford to keep it up all the time.
That's fair. Did you ever end up finishing Andor when you were out here? I can't remember.
No, I never did, unfortunately.
Ah, that's fine.
Andor what?
That was like a joke, only shit. I like that Murray's trying to be sneaky, even though he is not the stealthy character of the group.
No, he is not. You can see him coming from a mile away.
At least he's not running around like Kronk, making up his own theme song.
Okay, but like... That was my introduction to Patrick Warburton, and I still say that's the best role that Patrick Warburton has ever played.
Yeah. Well, you know, honestly,
Agreed.
I think my opinion of his best role has to have been Buzz Lightyear Star Command, because he was the voice of Lightyear in the TV show. Not the movie, but the TV show.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason they decided to have Tim Allen voice the character in the pilot movie before they split it up into three parts. Like
it was actually the other way around, apparently. The pilot was already recorded with Patrick Warburton's voice for the TV three-parter, but for the whole media release where it was a movie, quote unquote, they redubbed it with Tim Allen.
Because, you know, they didn't think Patrick Warburton was well known enough to sell.
And because you know, Tim Allen, as far as most kids were concerned, was Buzz Lightyear.
That which is fair.
Right.
Like, they got the real Tim Allen, but I'm pretty sure they didn't get the real Tom Hanks.
No, they probably got James, I think it's James Hanks?
Jim Hanks.
His brother? Jim Hanks. I mean, I'm close. Jim is a shortening of James in some instances.
Unless you're Catechirus, in which case he legally changed his name to Jim, because he always hated being called James.
And
good news on the Catechirus front. Good news on the Catechirus front, they posted a couple hours ago. His fiancée, Karis, is now cancer-free.
Oh, nice.
After having a lot of treatments this year, including some surgeries.
Nice. Congratulations, Karen and Caddis. Caddy
Caddy
and
Karis, yes.
Yes, Caddy and Karis. Not that you'll ever watch this stream, but if by God somehow you are, happy for you guys.
Yeah, that's been the reason why he hasn't uploaded much this year. It's totally an understandable reason.
Yeah.
She had like a really aggressive, life-threatening form of breast cancer.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is one of my favorite missions because it's like, throw the rats into the pipes to clog up the pipes with dead rat bodies. Given that the rats are people in this universe, it's just so morbid. I love it.
Throw the rats!
Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. The giant rat. You see, we clogged it up with enough corpses that exploded. Rated T for teen.
And it exploded. To this day, that is easily my favorite bit from Galaxy Quest.
I still haven't seen Galaxy Quest. Mostly because I haven't seen much Star Trek.
That's fair. But that's the thing, I honestly feel like you don't have to have seen much Star Trek to really get Galaxy
Quest.
Quest.
It's one of those movies, to my understanding, you don't have to have seen it, but it's a lot better if you have. Like how you don't need to have seen all the Star Wars movies, the whole original Star Wars trilogy to enjoy Spaceballs on its own. But the humor's enhanced if you're familiar with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right.
To take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull out the big...
One of the best bits of trivia about Spaceballs you'll ever learn is that the guy who shouts out, "We ain't found shit," went on to play Tuvok in Star Trek Voyager.
Well, my favorite bits of trivia is that the whole reason that the Spaceballs merchandising scene exists, and why that merchandise starts to appear throughout the rest of the movie, is because George Lucas agreed to help out with like some visual effects work on Spaceballs on the condition that they not make any Spaceballs merchandise in real life.
because it could be too easily confused with Star Wars merchandise.
Yep.
So as a result, Mel Brooks threw in that whole scene just to make fun of, all the merchandising that Star Wars gets, and how he wasn't allowed to make any.
Incidentally, years later, when Disney obtained the rights to both Star Trek and Star Wars, Star Trek,
Spaceballs,
and Spaceball and Star Wars, they actually dropped that contract, and George Lucas was totally cool with it.
Yeah, it was decades later.
That's why that's why there's like legit Spaceballs merchandise now, and George Lucas doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I was about to say, for it, Disney doesn't own Star Trek. Paramount owns Star Trek.
Yeah. He called himself.
Yes.
Yet.
Hey, don't go there for it. You know what happens when you and I talk about Disney.
Disney, more like these nuts.
I do not want to derail another stream because I have a disagreement.
No, it's fine. That's why I stopped talking.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just kind of pointing out to the chat for anyone who happens to be listening. Why I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to accidentally derail the stream again. So, yeah, I'm more.
I will say that, like I said on my stream today, though, I will say that I'm actually legit happy that Disney is kind of backing off of Indiana Jones.
That is surprising.
Where they've
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, because they legit admitted they had very little input in the Great Circle of what could be done and what couldn't be done, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And they're like legit admitting, okay, you know what? This is actually better than the movies we produced, which was Kingdom of Crystal Skull and.
No, they didn't make Kingdom of Crystal Skull. It was just Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Dial of Destiny, yeah. They admitted that
Crystal Skull was pre-Disney buyout.
Yeah.
Yeah. My point is, Dial of Destiny. They admitted that Dial of Destiny was like basically trash compared to what it could have been, and that the Great Circle was actually felt more like an Indiana Jones movie than the Dial of Destiny did. So they basically said, you know what, fuck it, Machine Games, you guys got it from here.
Like a lot of the Lucasfilm stuff in the modern day just seems to work better in like video game and TV format.
100% agree.
Movies.
100% agree. I will play the Jedi Survivor games 100 times over than I will ever watch fucking Acolyte or some of the other shit that's been shelled out.
Yeah. That fact is, like, I enjoyed the Mandalorian for the most part.
Oh, Mandalorian's awesome except for season 3.
Yeah, I still have to actually get back and watch season 3 just so that way I can, like, see what the hell fucking happens in season 3, because I understand it got really weird, but I know there's well, I know it got fucked up, but I know like there's a legit some interesting stuff in season 3, like for the fact that we actually have a B1 battle droid that's like apparently monitoring these B2s that are supposed to be hauling like these huge ass crates. And for whatever reason, the Mando is just like apparently, like I guess he's looking for one of them. I don't know what exactly precipitated them having to hunt a B2 battle droid.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but season 3 of Mandalorian was called Book of Boba Fett. Zing!
R.
No, seriously, I actually stopped watching season 3 after like 4 episodes.
Yeah, I think I was slowly losing interest as well. I was actually curious to see what the whole thing with Bo-Katan was where that was gonna go, but that
was actually the reason I stopped watching. It was like the fact that they took the focus off of Mando and made it all about Bo-Katan started pissing me off.
Personally, like I've heard rumors, and this could entirely be like just hearsay. Yes. I will say this entirely. This could be hearsay. I don't know for sure.
I saw the pink thing behind Arikado on the stream, and I thought someone joined us.
No, that's a counter for how many of these thingamafuckers we have to destroy.
Ah.
But yeah, I could, like I said, I could be entirely wrong here, and I will admit if I'm wrong. But I've heard that Kennedy had more of a hand in season 3 than she did of any of the other seasons of Mandalorian. But again, I don't know that for sure. That's just hearsay.
Meanwhile, I'm like, can we please get a Blu-ray transfer of the Christmas of the holiday special?
Can I, let's just change the subject here for a minute. I just learned a random bit of trivia, JKR.
Yeah?
What's that?
This is something that will mean more to Arikado later.
Okay.
But do you know the reason why Brandon Rogers ended up replacing as the voice of Katie Killjoy in Has Been Hotel?
Why come?
Katie Killjoy was actually based off of a Brandon Rogers character that he used to do on YouTube.
Oh. Wait, I didn't know Brandon Rogers was a YouTuber.
Oh, God, yes. Has been long before Hell of a Boss.
I had no idea, dude. I really
Has his own show on there. I'll have to show it to you sometime. It's fucking hilarious.
You should.
But,
yeah.
It's based off of a character that he used to do on his YouTube series, and he was actually originally supposed to voice her in the pilot, but couldn't commit.
Oh. I know Brock Baker was in on a lot of the, no, actually. Yeah, he was on, no, wait, I'm sorry, I take that back. He was involved in the pilot for Hell of a Boss, not Has Been. He may have been involved with the Has Been's pilot as well, but I know I more so know that he was involved with, Hell of a Boss's pilot, because he voiced,
So he wrote Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss was originally written to be a skit for his show, and then he teamed up with Vivzy over it.
Brock Baker?
Please, I led you here.
Maybe.
I mean, I was talking about Brock Baker and saying
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Brandon Rogers, sorry.
No, I was saying Brock Baker. The fact is that I think, I know that he was the voice of Pilot Stolas.
So what?
And back then, Stolas was a completely different character from what he is now.
Yeah, we won't get into the... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, back then he was a completely different character.
Literally.
Don't fall behind.
Clyde, hold down the R1 button to run.
Follow the kitty!
Keep up with Constable Leela.
She's
not just any kitty, she is a lioness.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. I want to pet the kitty.
No, not lioness.
Yeah, she is a lioness. I was getting her confused with Rajan, who we meet later, who's a tiger.
Yeah.
Furret wants to pet the kitty.
I think he was.
She serves as sort of like a secondary love interest to Sly for a lot of this game. Sort of like rivaling Carmelita.
I think you want to do more than just pet her for it.
Well, there's different kinds of petting. There's like, petting the kitty for getting the kitty to be happy and purr and be all happy. And then there's the kind that you do when two people love each other very much.
Although, unfortunately...
Oh, you mean the kind of petting I want to do with RZ?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think for her, it's a little one-sided.
I mean, she is canonically lesbian, so probably.
I mean, technically, so are you.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still. I mean, I guess. Technically, you're not wrong.
For it would be the type like, so you're into girls, huh? So am I. We have something in common.
I broke Fur, didn't I?
Oh, we are absolutely going to work well together.
To be fair, though, of the two girls in this game, the one I'm probably not okay for is Carmelita.
Yeah, Carmelita's also, without getting into spoilers for how the plot plays out, Carmelita's the only one to appear throughout the rest of the series.
Yeah. Not to mention the fact is, like, like that one scene in the opening for the game where she like, you know, falls flat on her face and everything, and has to get up. You see the cleavage.
Yes, they are not subtle about the fact that Carmelita's supposed to be sexy. If you look at the newspaper headlines in Sly 1, every time that Carmelita arrives to the scene to arrest one of the criminals after Sly's defeated them and gotten his part of the Thievius Raccoonus back, it's always some variant on sexy Latin fox girl arrest criminal.
You know, like they could do back then and get away with it in a technically kids game.
Oh, they still got away with it even worse in the final Sly game, Thieves in Time. Given that there's a whole minigame dedicated to her belly dancing. to distract some guards.
You'll excuse me, I have some videos to look up.
And that's also the one where she's voiced by Grey Delisle.
Please tell me you know who Grey Delisle is for it.
I've been saying it wrong for years. For some reason, I always thought it was Grey DeLacy.
It's Lyle. She also goes by Grey Griffin, depending on what the project is.
And yes, I know who she is. We had this discussion a minute ago.
Did we?
Like an hour ago, yeah.
Hour ago, yes, but that was like longer than just a minute for it.
Well, I mean, what is an hour but 61 minutes?
Let me rephrase that. 60 of single minutes, not 61. Not 61, 60 1 minute ago.
She is the voice of, but not, not... Where did my brain go? Hold on, I gotta find it.
Including but not limited to.
Including but not limited to Mandy from Billy and Mandy, the red-haired chickie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh,
Frankie.
Frankie, yep. Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. She wasn't Vicky, was she? I don't think she was Vicky.
I think she might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
She was Vicky? Okay. Yeah, so Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents. And several more. She's also one of the most famous voices for Daphne.
Yeah, one of the most famous voices for Daphne, and a lot of times, like, the go-to voice for Catwoman. A lot of projects, at least,
especially in the Arkhamverse.
Specifically the Arkhamverse. That much is for certain.
Yep.
And if you've been following along with Peace Walker, she voices Amanda.
Nice.
Amanda? Amanda who?
Amanda Hugginkiss.
God, I can't remember. I can't remember her full name.
But the leader of the Nicaraguan rebels.
I mean, I figured it was. I was mainly just making a reference to a little Simpsons joke.
You will forgive me. I haven't seen much Simpsons beyond the Simpsons movie and some steamed hams.
Let's see. Hey,
just if you ever get really bored, just look up Moe's Tavern. Bart calls Moe's Tavern.
Oh, and I've also seen the Simpsons version of the Raven.
That's actually a really good version.
Quote the Raven, eat my shorts.
But yeah, Bert, I'm actually looking for a friend of mine.
Did you find him? I hope you find him.
Yeah, last name, Tinkle, first name, oh god, what was it, Ivana?
Okay, hold on one moment. Ivana Tinkle! Ivana Tinkle! Hey everyone! Ivana Tinkle!
One of my favorite versions of that didn't even
I'm going to reach to this microphone, rip out your throat, and
one of my favorite versions of that didn't even come from The Simpsons. It came from American Dad. I'm looking for my friend Roch, first name Mike. I'm looking for Mike Roch.
That actually did come from The Simpsons American Dad.
Well, I saw it in American Dad.
Yeah, I got you.
And then,
a less TV-friendly version was I'm looking for my friend Hunt's first name Mike.
Oh, God, yeah. Of course. The most famous one was Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Yes. Amanda Hug and Kiss. Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Hey, guys, I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. You ain't gonna find him here, Mo!
Wasn't there one where, like, Bart calls in and, like, says something, like gives him a name that ends up not being, a prank on him for once, it's just something to make him feel good?
Oh, God.
Yes, there is, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking, yeah, you're right, there is one of that, but I was thinking of something else. I think
it was like Mo's a good man or something like that.
Yeah.
And like he says it out loud and he goes, "Oh, thanks, Bart. I really needed that."
Yeah. Let's see. There was.
There's also one where he says something. I forget what it ends up being. But it turns out that's actually someone at the bar's name.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And Bart goes, "Listen, dude. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This is a prank that kind of backfired on me."
Yeah, it's like,
and I don't really know what to do from here. And the guy goes, "Oh, don't worry, I get that all the time."
I like that they kind of continued that in a couple episodes of Futurama with, the inciting incident of Futurama being pizza delivery for IC Wiener.
Yep.
Oh, God, but yeah, for it.
Yes.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. Last name Jazz, first name Hugh.
All right, hold on. I'll see what I can do for you. A huge ass! A huge ass! Hey, everyone, I'm looking for a huge ass over here.
You Jess?
That one, yes. That's the one that ends up backfiring on Bart.
I was like, you Jess?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This started as a prank that kind of backfired on me, and I really don't know where to go from here. That one was probably my favorite fucking bit of the whole thing, just because.
I found out a bit of fun trivia about Mo when I was doing some research on King Koopa's cool cartoons.
Nice. Mo Sizlek is actually my favorite character of The Simpsons outside of Groundskeeper Willie.
The original intended voice for Mo was why is his voice escaping me now? But
Chris Latta.
Chris Latta. He was supposed to be the original voice of Mo.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
nobody could get along with him.
I wonder why.
Nice work, Sly. Now head for the control panel.
Well, Hank Azaria took it over and ended up doing a bang-up job.
Yeah, he only voiced Mo for like one or two episodes. And then Hank Azaria took over the role permanently. And then, of course, Chris Latta would pass away a few years later.
Yeah.
But he's also King Koopa in King Koopa's Cool Cartoons before he got fired for being too antagonistic towards the children.
Yep. And, incidentally, The Simpsons may have to end up ending soon, because they're actually losing voice actors now.
Yeah. As tends to happen with any show that goes on for decades.
Yep. Yeah, Pamela Hayden retired. Dan Castanella, the voice of Homer, has said that he's probably going to retire soon, too. And Hank Azaria has announced his retirement as well. And Yeardley Smith has said that she's actually just getting sick of being only known for The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And Herman's Head, but almost no one remembers Herman's Head.
I don't know who Herman is.
That's fair. It's probably the only other show that Yeardley Smith is known for. It was like an old like skit show from a long time ago.
Ah.
I mean, Julie Cabber, God bless her soul, as long as she's been doing this, she cannot keep the Marge voice straight anymore.
Yeah.
Which that's already a rough voice to keep up.
Yeah.
But with age, that gets more difficult.
It's kind of like
I know not anywhere near the same level of like roughness in the voice. But it's like how Frank Welker, when he came back to voicing Megatron, altered his Megatron voice to be less strenuous on his vocal cords in his older age.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as raspy.
Yep. To this day, it still blows my ding-dang mind that Peter Cullen is not only the voice of Optimus Prime, but one of the original voices of Eeyore.
Yep.
He's also the first English voice actor for Mario.
Nice.
In the short-lived Donkey Kong cartoon from the 1980s.
Also, a fun fact that a lot of people don't know is that most people assume Boris Karloff was the original singer of the famous song.
The Monster Mash. No, it was Bobby Boris Pickett.
Yeah.
Although Boris Karloff
so
is
Johnny the Tiger.
No,
those are two different people.
No, the original singer of the Grinch is from the cartoon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Monster Mash. Because when you say Boris Karloff, I think, this is leaning into the Monster Mash, isn't it?
Also, hey,
Yeah,
Coffee, I said
the song "Mean One, Mr. Grinch."
Yeah, I was talking over you. Also, hi, Coffee Pot.
Hello, I just wanted to listen to you guys argue with each other.
I mean,
JKR's here with me in person, which is why you're probably hearing a horrible echo, because I don't really know how to set up two mics for one stream.
Yeah, it is
in the same room.
Kiss him.
That's also why their avatars are close together.
Yes.
Okay, I don't care. Kiss him. Do it. Oh wait, I just looked at the Discord.
So have you been, Coffee Pot?
You playing?
I just realized how incredibly fucking creepy your avatar is up close, JKR.
I think he's cute in an ugly sort of way.
There is a term called ugly cute. That refers to things that are like, not exactly adorable, but they have some cute qualities to them that overrides the intentional ugliness and makes them oddly appealing.
Well, you can thank a certain V Revolticon for that. He actually did this for free because he was trying to come up with a new logo for the JKR Productions channel a while back, and I never had a chance to actually use it as that, so I decided to use it as my 2D model for PNG.
Your ping, as Strong Bad says it.
Yes, the ping.
I need more furret art. I keep having to like modify pictures I find on the internet.
So commission some
I've been trying to work on it.
I've got an artist who likes to draw creatures like Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
for
my
free?
channel. Not for free,
No.
but for
Yeah, that's the
reasonable
problem.
prices.
That's the problem, though, is unfortunately the universe costs money.
Well, I mean, everything costs money for it.
Not everything costs money.
It doesn't cost money if you steal it.
Remember, kids, you heard it here. Theft is free. Get what you want. Ain't no one gonna stop you except the police.
Fuck the police.
The only price is the freedom of your rights.
Remember, it's only a crime if you get caught.
Remember, convicted felons are not allowed to vote, but they're allowed to be elected to public office.
That's our show, folks, because they're shutting us down now.
Goodbye, it's going after us.
Fucking survive another 4 years of that annoying orange.
I'm more worried about the more annoying orange's assistant than I am him.
Yeah, the couch fucker.
Yep.
The guy who lets his son looks at their search history.
The guy who took as a personal insult that people didn't like the movie based on his shitty, uninteresting autobiography.
Well, there's like terrible things that he's done.
The guy who said any unmarried woman is apparently a crazy cat lady.
Yeah, that too.
I'm sorry, any lady over their 30s who is unmarried.
You know, 30-year-olds too old for me.
Not for Furret.
Meanwhile, like, yes, I would prefer someone in their 30s.
Oh, I was just making a joke how like they just keep thinking that anyone older than 25 is too old.
And no. You see, I don't know where I'm going with this. I didn't think this through, so I'm gonna stop now before I dig myself into a very deep hole.
The bit died before.
Definitely in the hole because he's in. That, oh well, no, you actually beat them. Never mind.
The bit died before it had a chance.
It's like the famous philosopher Scatman John said. Those things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born.
I'm sorry, his first name is Scat?
No, that was his nickname.
Okay, that's... I don't know that's...
Scatman John, because he was a scat singer. His actual name was something like John Larkin, that was his name.
Okay, he should probably stick with that one then.
Well, he's dead, so...
Well, his name is stupid.
He is called the Scatman because he was a really talented scat singer. And his number one most famous hit is called I'm the Scatman, which refers not to doo-doo feces, but to like the intro going I'm the Scatman.
Apparently he has small ass legs.
This reminds me of the time that I saw Scatman fall down the stairs.
That wasn't Scatman, that was Bobby McFerrin. That's the guy who did Don't Worry, Be Happy. He's also a talented jazz and scat singer. He can perform an entire, like, 4-octave number all by himself. That's how talented of a singer he is. And yet everyone remembers him for Don't Worry, Be Happy, which was not a song he took seriously.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry, be happy now.
I swear to God, somewhere there is a bit Scatman falls down the stairs.
You're thinking of the Family Guy bit where he falls down, where Bobby McFerrin falls down the stairs.
Right, but I swear someone did a version where it was Scatman.
I don't know. Did you know Scatman John was like ridiculously popular in Japan?
I didn't know about that until now.
Like Japan loves Scatman John. He's like even though he only released a couple albums during his entire career, in Japan he's one of the highest selling foreign artists in history, outselling bands like Queen.
I'm sorry, can we pause for a moment to talk about how you just walked up to a sleeping guard, stuck a bomb on him, and walked away?
No,
because I knocked him out with a sleep dart.
Holding up out there in the field.
Fine, I'm just fine.
This is for kids.
There's a lot of murder in this game for some reason.
Yeah, there was a part earlier where we had to destroy
water pump by throwing some rat bodies into it, considering that the rats were still alive. And the rats are people in this universe.
Remember, kids, that was a sentence we just spoke.
They just like casually murder a bunch of people, which I guess they're not entirely good guys. They're anti-villains, I guess. Is that the term? Or
Anti-heroes.
Anti-heroes.
Because anti-villain would be someone who's more allied with the villainous side. These guys are thieves that mainly steal from other thieves.
But don't be afraid to kill motherfucker.
Yep.
Motherfucker got in your way.
He shouldn't have been in my way. I need to get through. He was in the way. What am I supposed to do? Ask him to move? Anyway, that's why I'm not allowed. That's why I'm not allowed inside a McDonald's anymore, and I have to go through the drive-thru.
I see. You attacked that one kid for his Happy Meals.
Look,
I was good.
I was in the ba-da-ba-ba-ba mood, but I was not loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I fucking hate it.
McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck you.
What you want is what you get. Fuck you today.
Did you know that in Japan, Ronald McDonald is not called Ronald McDonald?
What's it called?
Donald McDonald.
Insert Donald as a clown joke here.
Goodbye.
I'm
not even joking. That's actually a fact.
And I think coffee just collapsed.
Yes, he did.
We have officially scared Coffee Pot away.
What's this sweet shit?
You're the one who made the Donald joke.
I wasn't making a joke. That's an actual fact.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time.
I didn't make a joke.
Ari is definitely correct. The best kind of correct.
Combat Coffee, it's fine. We're not scary, I promise. I mean, JKR is, but me and Ari aren't.
Just ignore my fangs. They're just for giving the suck.
Just ignore the fact that I'm carrying a large flamethrower on my back.
Well, that's not what your picture shows.
It's hidden inside the scarf, dude.
From there, I should be able to shut down the plaza.
What? Even flamethrowers get cold.
Send someone out to get the repair truck.
I got a joke for you.
Pocket the truck keys off this guy once he shows up.
Me or JKR?
Yes. Well, JKR's already heard it.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you climb to the top of the
Why was the computer cold?
When you're in position, Murray will fire the truck.
I don't know. Why was the computer cold?
Because it left its windows open.
If my calculations are correct, the impact...
Remember, you chose to tune into this tonight.
That's fair. Or did I?
No, you did.
Or was it?
Was what?
Or when I?
Alright, go home.
I am home, but I'm scared and alone, and there are people watching me.
Let's get to that water tower.
I'm here with you.
He's back.
No, Ari, you said it wrong. It's he's back.
Welcome back, my goat friend.
I think that had the actually came in with video, but you couldn't see me. I just whole room dark.
Toss you up there.
Hi.
So can we agree that Murray is a bisexual icon?
Yes. He's also my husband.
I'm not even joking. They wanted to be more upfront about Murray being bisexual as early as the first game, but, standards at the time wouldn't allow them.
I think I heard something about that somewhere.
It was probably in my stream of Sly 1.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, actually, I think it was from Sly 1, I think about it. I think it was during the mini game with the cars.
Yeah. Because that part was just giving me nothing to commentate on. Other than just it controls like shit.
It also made me depressed because it controlled like shit.
Well, I mean, it also controlled like month-old butt. Now, I don't know what month-old butt feels like to control, but I still know it when I see it.
It probably has to be like bad, like rough and stuff, like like not soft like a natural butt.
Yeah, it's like a Kardashian butt.
Urge to bring up Beelzebub question again, Rising?
You've hit your quota.
Yes, but I'm being given the perfect setup for it.
No.
Oh, but I'm actually gonna have to go because I'm really tired. I just wanted to check on you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna be ending soon anyway.
Yeah. As Ari and I say to each other, go the fuck to sleep, coffee.
We appreciate you checking in on us.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Also,
joke's on you. Maybe I'm into that shit.
Also, I ship JKR and Arikado together.
Please don't.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yes, I will actually agree to that.
Dear fans, please don't ship any of us together.
No, we're just bros.
That's what they all say, but you also know what they say.
Well, that depends. What did they say?
All toasters. Toast.
Honestly, for a moment, I thought you were
To be honest, this is not where I was thinking it was going.
To be honest, I thought he was gonna go with the whole nothing. They took a vow of silence.
I already did that.
Yeah, well, you didn't do that on stream.
That and that was gonna. I, for some reason, thought it was gonna be a twist on bros before hoes, but hey, here we are.
Let's head out for the repair truck.
You know what they say: the more the merrier.
There's a fork in the road in front of you. There, in the middle is a sign that says, "You know what they say." On the left is the more the merrier. On the right is all toast.
Just turn right, or just turn left on the fork in the road. The fork in the road. It's an old Muppets joke.
I know what the joke is for it.
I'm way too fucking. I'm just too fucking old.
For it, I've seen the joke as well. I've seen it. I'm just like I'm laughing at that.
I've seen a clip of that. I haven't seen the Muppet movie, but I've seen a clip of that from a night where me and Kier were just enjoying some like musical Muppet bits.
What cracks me up with the fact is that, like, I remember that's actually the funny thing for when you were thinking the same, like you were thinking the same thing with the joke out loud. I was thinking it silently to myself.
Yes. I have a favorite joke from that, and oddly enough, I made this joke in my head earlier out of nowhere for some reason, at work. Was a bear in his natural habitat, the Studebaker.
Nothing beats like Jim Henson era Muppets writing.
Honestly, that was actually, I think Frank Oz just making shit up on the spot.
I wouldn't be surprised. He was known for improv a lot.
They both were.
his tenure with the Muppets.
They both were.
Because,
you know, Jim Henson was the guy that
encouraged improv.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they were best bros, and like 90% of the time, most of Fozzie and Kermit's banter together were made up on the spot. Same with Waldorf and Statler, actually.
Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, Statler and Waldorf. 90% of the time, it was Frank Oz and Jim Henson up in the booth just fucking with each other.
Henson, not Hanson.
Look, man,
Hanson is the bop band.
We've already tried to make it like a canon thing where anytime I say something incorrectly, it's just my translator malfunction.
I can't tell if that was on purpose or not. That was the perfect stinger to that joke. The perfect stinger to the joke.
That's fair. I was going to try to continue on with it, but I can't argue with the fact that even the game was like, your joke's done. I actually had this whole bit that I'll run by you guys at another time that I had in mind.
Oh no.
But like I said, I'll run it by you after the show if it's you think something you think we could pull off.
Okay. I do know one thing that I want to do for April Fool's 1 year. Probably not this coming year, because I don't have the prep time or budget for it.
Yes.
That I think you would be
now that you're regular on my streams, you would be a good person to be a part of it. All I'm going to say is it involves Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, good God, no.
And I would want you to fill a Brack type role.
You want me to fill what?
Brack.
Oh, Brack? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, but
my voice isn't high enough for me to do Brack.
Besides,
I would have hosting duty, so that would make me Space Ghost by default.
Right. But then what would that make me?
I mean, you've been more drawn towards Zorak recently.
I know, so I was like, is that gonna make me
and here's real big on Moltar.
That's fair. I was just wondering, like, was I gonna be Zorak or Moltar?
I will be right back. Apparently there's a package on the front door.
You have no idea what you're playing with.
Hopefully, God willing. I'll be right back. Try not to end the show without me.
We'll try.
Well, that's all for today, folks.
Like me. Look, I'm sure the two cats in a bag like us can work something out.
Why would you put cats in a bag, Dimitri?
The money. You like the money. You can take all you want. I can.
No deal. You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped. Clockwork will never again see the light of day. Just hand over the tail feathers and we can...
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I mean to you? You think you have juice? Show me a little mind when talking about...
Okay. What I can only assume is my gaming chair has arrived.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea what you're saying.
That or someone sent me a really big bomb.
What if it's a really big bomb in the shape of a chair?
I mean, it is Robotnik colored, so I can only assume one person who would be behind this.
Red herring.
None other than the notorious Dr. Wily.
Remember, Furries, I'm the Eggman here, not you.
And meanwhile, I guess that would make me Dr. Wily!
Mega Man.
So apparently that new show that's on Amazon
Secret
Prime,
Level?
that's like Secret Level, it's doing badly.
Yeah, the Mega Man episode that they hyped up so much is only 5 minutes long.
Ow. sad.
That's okay. The Pac-Man level they hyped up episode that they hyped up has almost nothing to do with fucking Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's basically a prelude to that horror Pac-Man game that they announced last night. Also, apparently the Concord episode was supposed to be a teaser for DLC that the game never got.
Yep. I'm honestly surprised they had the balls to even put the fucking Concord episode up. I would have just canceled it.
I mean, to be fair, the directors of it acknowledged that it features some dead franchises. They acknowledged that even before the Concord debacle.
All I can say is if the Ghost of Tsushima one sucks, I fucking quit.
The Armored Core one is supposed to be pretty... the Armored Core one is apparently supposed to be pretty bad because it requires encyclopedic knowledge of Armored Core lore.
The
Mega Man one's got the highest reviews. The Mega Man one's got the highest reviews, but it's also only 5 minutes long.
Yep.
Which at that point, it's like, why make it an episode of an Amazon Prime series when you could just upload that as a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Exactly. But the Armored Core one, the only thing that's got going for it is Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
Reeves has had a weird year.
Yep.
In a good way.
What was funny, though, is they released a, since Sonic 3 comes out next week.
Yeah, the DLC came out yesterday.
And I was thinking of streaming it tonight along with showcasing some mods, but the mod loader is currently broken by the latest update, so I have to wait and see.
They released a trailer for it, again, like another trailer for it, to say, hey, this is coming next week. And, like, a lot of people commented on it saying, we literally just want to see what Amy and Rouge look like.
They're not in the movie. I would actually prefer that they not be in the movie because I'd rather, a more focused story rather than trying to cram in as much fan service as possible.
Yeah.
As much as I do want to see live action take on Rouge. Or live action movie-verse version of Rouge and Amy.
I'm still on the idea / fence that she's going to be the end credit scene. Either one of them. Although, if I had to take a guess, I'd also say probably Metal Sonic.
Yeah, I could see Metal Sonic being one of them.
Yeah,
my bet was on Metal Sonic for Sonic 3 before they had the teaser for Shadow at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I didn't think they would be jumping into adventure-era stuff that quickly.
And here we are.
No, I'll legit admit the Shadow thing had me fucking cheering in the theater.
Oh, same here. I was the only one cheering in the theater because I was like, Shadow's been so downplayed and fucked in terms of presentation in official media for the past decade or so up until now that a lot of kids don't even know who Shadow is.
Like, there's that
infamous YouTube video of like some kids recording the end credit scene at theater, and one of them says, "Is that Sonic.exe?"
God.
Hey, Chris.
But yeah, when I first was watching Sonic 2 in theaters, and they started panning in the camera and all that, I legit was sitting there going, "It's Metal Sonic. It's gonna be Metal Sonic." Dr. Robotnik had been working on him in secret, blah, 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 kind of deal, or something like to that effect.
Yeah.
But no, it was like legit. It was legit Shadow, and I was like, "Holy shit! All right."
Also, can we talk about how like we went from Jim Carrey being ready to retire to him enjoying the Sonic movie-making process so much that he's open to making sequels to some of his classic movies now.
Yep. As he put it, I bought some stuff and I need money.
Hopefully better than how Dumb and Dumber 2 came out.
I know he said that, I think he said something about, like, The Mask is one he definitely wants to re-explore.
Yeah, that's one of them.
He wants to do Ace Ventura, but, like, as a serious movie. But not, obviously.
You take clockwork feathers and my counterfeit in operation. It's past tense.
I'm doing you a favor. What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that.
You...
Metal Sonic is the horny Sonic from the GIFs. Yes.
I would rather not find out what you're talking about.
That's disgusting! Where?
Although Metal Sonic, if you're going by the Sonic OVA, he is the one that looked up Sarah's skirt.
Operation was ruined. Due to the untimely...
By the way, I'm juggling around the idea of either fan dubbing or abridging the Sonic OVA as a one-shot project.
I just want to get us an editor for the Sonic comic.
If I can get into my editing groove, I will give it a shot.
If you can get to your editing room?
Editing groove. I have to be in a certain mindset to sit down and edit a project like that.
I got you.
Even my own personal projects, I have to be in the right mindset to do it.
No, dude, I 100% get it. Trust me.
Alright, so that is what we are covering from Sly 2 tonight.
Okay.
Nice.
Finished the first chapter. Let's get back into the throne room and out the void. Void.
Help, it's dark and scary. It's like the inside of a Pokeball, except less roomy.
We're not in the void anymore, Bert.
Alright, we are going to raid Cloud, who is playing the new Girls Frontline game.
Nice.
Sweet.
Everyone give Cloud a warm welcome from us. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to all of my co-commentators for joining me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow night with probably some Shadow Generation stuff if we can get it working. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Well, the boys have called.
Hold on, I haven't hit the button yet.
Whoops. Okay, well, the boys have called us. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Good night, everybody.
Please allow us to fuck off.